All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. It is Monday on America Talks Live. I'm Steve Malzberg, live from our New York City studios. John Sununu, former governor of New Hampshire, will join us momentarily. Lots of news to get to. Let's throw it to my Newsmax TV colleague down in Florida, Miranda Khan. Miranda?
Thanks, Steve. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are tied. According to the Investors Business Daily tracking poll, both candidates are in a dead heat at about 42%. Over the weekend, RNC Chair Reince Priebus attacked a question from the debate last week where Donald Trump was asked if he would accept the election outcome should he lose.
To ask a candidate 3 weeks before the election if they lose, are they going to concede, asking for a concession speech, no one does that.
Priebus called the question premature and unprecedented. Meanwhile, Trump also talked about the debate during a rally in Florida where he slammed Hillary Clinton's stamina.
You watch her at the end of the debate where she's like exhausted. She could hardly make it to her car. Oh, let's get out. Let's go.
Trump also said Clinton was, quote, trigger happy and would start a war with Syria. For much more on these stories, please visit Newsmax.com. I'm Miranda Khan. Back to you, Steve.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to John Sununu and before we get to the politics of the day, I want to start with a video that really made me sick, and it should make you sick. And this is scary because this is becoming more and more commonplace. This is a man in Syracuse standing on his front lawn asking a bunch of kids to please get off of his lawn. Watch. Thankfully, ladies and gentlemen, two girls were arrested. That could happen is just disgusting, and it really makes me sick. I just wanted to show that to you because we have to do much better. All right, let us talk about Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton making a stop at an early voting polling station in North Carolina. Watch. All right, the problem with that, ladies and gentlemen, is that apparently or reportedly that's against the law. It says no person or group of persons shall hinder access, harass others, distribute campaign literature, place political advertising, solicit votes, or otherwise engage in election-related activity in the voting place or in a buffer zone. And the buffer zone will be 50 feet from the entrance of the polling place. You know, just like Hillary went on a New York City subway and did something similar, which is also not permitted in the subway. People were voting there. So I don't know if anything will come of this, but I think it's very interesting that that happened. How many times have you heard that Donald Trump is fomenting violence? Donald Trump was to blame when some criminal rushed the stage, tried to get at him. I think it was in Ohio. When Trump supporters are beaten outside of Trump rallies, they blame Trump's rhetoric. When the North Carolina Republican headquarters was bombed last week, they said, well, Trump set the tone. I want you to listen to the Vice President of the United States of America. Here it is.
I have not wanted to get into, you notice in the national press, talking about Trump's behavior, his personal behavior. But what he said he did and does is a textbook definition of sexual assault.
Okay. He then went on and on and on and on and on and on, and the anger built up in his eyes. And then listen to this.
The press always asks me, don't I wish I were debating him? No, I wish we were in high school, I could take him behind the gym. That's what I wish.
He wishes that they were in high school and he could take them behind the gym. So the Vice President of the United States of America, 2 weeks before the presidential election, says he wants to go wishes he could beat up the Republican presidential nominee. And that's fine and dandy. As a matter of fact, Michael Smerconish on CNN, after hearing that, sitting there with Brooke Baldwin, said, you know, Brooke, that's why people love him. He speaks like real people speak. I almost fell off my chair.